Alright, so we have Daredevil Born Again episode 4 officially released, especially after what happened. I'm excited to see where this goes. Hopefully they'll get Muse or the Punisher, but we'll have to wait and see. So I'm going to give episode 4 my first time watch and give you guys my thoughts afterwards. But be sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But now, let's jump right into episode 4 of Daredevil. Let's do this. Okay. Oh. I think this might be the prison, or... Oh! Oh, that's Muse's... Oh, that's White Tiger. Yeah, but he'll always be remembered.
9mm to the temple, execution style, no room for error. What else?
Right side marginal abrasion. Bevel on the entrance wound, exit wound, has skin tears and raised skull fragments.
Projectile.
High velocity jacketed, maybe even...
Oh, yeah.
At extreme close range and no one found the casing.
Hey, it's not on the body, it's not my problem.
Oh, so that's how he's gonna deal with it?
How did you get in here?
I want to see my uncle, Hector Ayala.
Hey, Angela.
Oh.
Got him out of jail. A lot of good that did him, huh? I want to see my Theo. I want to see what they did to him.
You don't, trust me.
Wow, I feel so bad for her.
Let's go.
Damn. I mean, yeah, this is completely sad.
We don't know. We don't know that, Angela.
You're a liar. You ain't dumb. Caught in the middle of something. Busted up a fight with his mask off. Asshole cops were dirty. You got him out of jail. They put a bullet through his head.
Oh, right. And even though after the trial, like, he's now free because of White Tiger, what he's just up against, and now that he has the investigation.
No one's doing anything about it, and no one's ever gonna do anything about it. Because he was just Hector from the Heights, and they're the cops.
Wow. Oh my god.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
I know. It's okay.
Yeah, especially for the world is taking it because...
We have to believe
Fisk
that someone
yeah.
will find his killer, okay? We have to believe it.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I think that's why Matt is going on the total investigation point. See. Yeah, and now with Fisk and his own agenda, and yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing the Punisher. I can feel it. Well, it's Muse. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking like we're gonna get more of Muse's story unfolded, like because we see him a lot in trailer footage, but now like we're gonna see more of that, and yeah, this is definitely gonna focus I think on Muse, but hopefully they'll get some Punisher a little bit here. That's what I'm thinking. Wait, so I think with that girl right there, that must be like, I think like his niece or something, or yeah, and if oh my gosh, and if, even though with White Tiger that he is roaming free, now the city is under control by Fisk. Yeah, it's terrible. Wow. Okay, that's some wild bar there.
I can't, baby. I think I gotta take off.
Dude, Fisk is riding you way too hard this whole night.
7, actually. Oh, I gotta go.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially if you're like under Fisk, yeah, you have to work aside his agenda.
What kind of normal routine is that?
I mean, and now that guy who is out partying, oh my god.
The tech company with this dope recycling ideas, you know?
No, recycling, that could be cool. Okay, but isn't the
I know you're gonna say union contracts, but no. We're gonna start with the ports. Dual jurisdiction. It's genius.
Oh.
At least get some food. Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, okay, come on.
Alright.
I am starving. I can go for some cornflakes right
No.
now.
No.
Wow. Wow, especially with that spray painted of White Tiger, like, of how much she meant to the city, just... Yeah, especially vigilante justice right there.
Staten Island Ferry.
Oh, Oh wait, that says Muse. Oh. Oh.
A butter toffee or caramel with peanuts? Butter toffee.
Whoa.
But you can't eat that.
Hey, Wilcock, are these boxes evidence? Nah, the mother boxes was evidence. I paid for this shit. Get your ass up. Let's go.
Oh my god. Wow.
Incoming call from Kirsten.
Well, let's see how Matt is gonna deal with all this.
Did she...
No. God, no. No kid should see that.
This is terrible timing, but I need you downtown today.
Understand.
Oh.
Post for another associate.
Nope, the revolver is too
Wow,
long.
gonna be dealing with more lawyer stuff.
A bunch of bags.
Say what you want about big firms, but you never have to worry about money problems. Like this one, it's Leroy Bradford from the city docket. I'm underwater on this Madison case, and we owe them a freebie this month. Can you just meet him down at detention?
Interesting.
Thank you.
So like, who is this guy that he's gonna be meeting up with? If that is gonna help.
Until we explore this, we can't really make any progress.
Adam.
I'd rather not.
I understand, but I would urge you to sit in the discomfort and...
Wow, I mean, accusing dealing with this as a therapist between these two. I mean, I'm pretty sure if this was a real challenge.
Betrayal.
You were gone. I didn't know when or if you were ever coming back.
You know me. You know I wouldn't stay away.
You left. That was a betrayal.
Ooh.
Tell me about Adam.
You're asking for details?
No. I'm curious about you. What you were feeling. Why him?
Oh.
It was his hands. His hands drew beautiful sketch.
Okay, I can tell from how Fisk is feeling towards Vanessa. I mean, I could tell.
He wasn't part of my husband's world.
Oh.
Politics?
Business.
Has infidelity been a part of your marriage before this?
Absolutely not. Never.
You left,
Ooh.
taking half of me away.
Yeah, and that's how it made her feel.
Did that trigger something for you, Vanessa?
My father, he was in textiles. He would leave for weeks at a time. He drank. He gambled. His behavior aided my mother, crushed her.
Oh wow, so
I never respected her for that.
Wow, we're learning more about Vanessa, or
I needed to feel alive, not crushed down. When you left, you hurt me.
You never told me.
I never had a reason to.
oh, and now I see why Vanessa now has the upper side of power.
Why not? Did something happen? Wilson, did you confront this man?
We had a dialogue.
What kind of dialogue?
There's no expression of ill intent. I did tell him how I felt about you. About our marriage.
Oh.
And I told him that I couldn't fathom a life of meaning without her.
Oh.
And where is Adam now?
I don't know.
Wow, Fisk dealing with all this in therapy, and he just let all out how he really felt towards her.
We're here to dissolve a marriage or preserve one. I want you to think about it. Really think about it before I see you again. Without forgiveness, and I say this to both of you, there can be no real healing. Forgiveness isn't just the highest act of love. It is the only way forward. If you two don't mind, I'd love to speak to Vanessa alone for a moment, please. Just the two of us. Based on the nature of our discussion today, I feel obligated to ask. Do you feel safe in your marriage?
Oh.
You think?
Oh my god.
How sweet of you.
Wow. Wow, she's really asking that question.
My husband is capable of many, many things. Some of them extreme. Harming me is not one of them.
And that for how he really shows that. I guess since those two were in real therapy.
Guy, but I think he's in over his head. Vigilantes, love him. Should have had that a long time ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, from what that guy said.
Leroy Bradford. Is there a Leroy Bradford?
Oh. Oh.
Hey, look at this. I get the friggin' blind dude.
Okay, so with him visiting this guy in prison. Oh yeah.
The blind justice.
Oh, Leroy. mean, that's who the cops arrested.
Murdoch, I'm gonna be your lawyer.
Lucky me.
I understand that you've been charged with petty larceny, which is a Class A misdemeanor. Complaint against you alleges you stole approximately 5 boxes of fiddle-faddle from a bodega.
Well, I didn't do it.
Oh, Matt dealing with another victim.
Now, they've already turned over the prosecution footage, which they claim shows you stealing the items. In addition, the cashier is willing to testify she was an eyewitness to the whole thing, and store security guard will testify that when he detained you, you were in possession of multiple boxes of fiddle-faddle caramel corn.
Ooh.
I paid for that shit last week.
Unfortunately, it doesn't really work like that, Mr. Bradford. Generally, you pay for what you buy.
Oh, explain to him the rules of how it works.
How come they don't arrest themselves for stealing?
Maybe they should have. The complexity of that aside, we're here because they arrested you.
Could it have been a scroll?
Oh.
Nope. And the bigger problem...
Whoa, did they just name drop Skrull? I mean, that exists in the MCU.
What I did back then ain't got nothing to do with this.
That's true, but when a judge sees a sheet like yours, 20...
I mean, it's cool that was brought up, though.
Like I said, I ain't going to jail.
If you decide to fight the case with the video evidence, your rap sheet, history of bench warrants, the judge will almost certainly set bail, which means unless you can pay the bail...
I look like I got money to you.
You're gonna sit in jail until this whole thing is over.
Oh.
You a cop-out lawyer?
If you take a plea.
No.
Okay, if Matt is gonna settle another court case, then...
You better go out there and give me my probation.
I'm gonna really try here, Leroy. Let me be clear. Probation is not gonna be on the table.
Then I ain't taking it.
Which means the DA's office is almost certainly gonna offer something in excess of 30.
Is 30 the same as probation?
Nope. On 30, you do 20.
Then I ain't taking it. This is my case, and I'm going home on it.
I mean, should he really listen to him on this case, or...?
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
See?
Okay, let's see how this is all gonna be handled, by the way.
What you got, Murdoch?
Morning, Sophia. I'm sure you look lovely today.
It's like we went 30 days on this last time.
So the guy's looking for probation.
Ooh.
You're not him by any chance, are you, Murdoch?
Maybe, for probation.
Or
Okay.
is that sentences go up and not down?
Mr. Bradford's rap sheet would suggest otherwise.
Ooh. Yes.
People are actually thinking about the consequences of their actions, which I can assure you, having spent a full 5 minutes with Mr. Bradford, it was not.
Oh. I mean, based on that conversation that they just had.
Let's just keep him off the streets for 35
Come
days.
on, Sophia. You really want to prove a point of some stolen caramel corn on Latvian Heritage Day?
How'd you know I was Latvian?
It's a honey cake for breakfast.
Well, I mean, just like, Matt's interaction is just so cool.
I'll give your guy 20 days.
He's really stuck on probation.
Yeah, he kind of is.
So, how about this 20 days?
On which he does 15, minus today. You're really saying from a philosophical point of view, 2 weeks is opposed to probation.
Arguing philosophy in criminal court.
Isn't it worth pointing out that the name of the crime we're dealing with here is petty larceny? From the French petit, meaning...
All right. Mr. Bradford can have 10 days.
Yes, so it is finally settled in. I mean that it was together in that favor. Wow, so Matt was trying to make sense out of this as a good lawyer of how he wanted to do this. Oh, what's going on here?
Officer Powell. Thought I recognized that voice.
Counselor Murdoch. Funny how we keep finding each other like this.
Isn't it doing the Lord's work today?
Yeah.
My Ella made you look bad, didn't he? Actually, he flat out embarrassed you. And you can't have that at the NYPD. Is that why you did it?
You have yourself a nice day.
He had a family. He had a future.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, so now it really comes out of him.
My father wore this badge. My brother wears this badge. They're all knuckleheads, but they're good cops, so I wear this badge with honor, Counselor.
Oh.
And I don't know nothing about nothing.
Well, I really like Matt's senses of the way that something's about to go down.
An attorney who assaults a police officer? Not to mention some of my more excitable colleagues on the force.
You'd have to bring a few more than the last time we met, wouldn't you?
Ooh. He's messing around there when he said that.
New York City, greatest city on earth, heart of finance, publishing, international diplomacy.
Wow, so this is what it's like, and now that Fisk is now standing in like the world around him.
This port is a black eye on the face of the city. I think we can do better I'm talking about a complete structural overhaul. I told the people of the city I was going to come out.
Oh.
I want you to organize a press conference.
You can't just decide something and then speak it into existence. There are processes.
Yes, processes. I don't have much use for red tape.
I know you're used to.
Okay, so what is this? So what's his deal here?
Besides, there was another mob shooting, the third one this month. The violence makes people uneasy. Just saying, we need to start smaller.
That could be our next campaign slogan.
Wow, so how is he gonna deal with the violence and like the crime wave that's now hitting New York City now?
Land surveys, environmental impact, traffic issues. The council will want to know that this project is viable. Yes. Can't do that without the council's approval.
Get the council.
No, and we can't get their approval until we ask the public advocate to put it on the docket.
That's the first step.
Yes, sir.
Let's take that step.
Okay, so the step to that campaign and how that gonna succeed. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's right about one thing. What's happening down here is a bigger problem than you realize. The other bosses will continue to create havoc until one of them ascends or they all die.
Oh. All right.
Great news.
You got me that probation.
Yeah.
10 days on which you do 7 minus today, you get the weekend bounce back, and you.
Oh.
Right.
How is that great news?
Yeah, he was trying to do what's best for the guy and trying to get the good thing.
There is no probation to be had here. This is the best deal you're gonna get. So you tell me, how is this not a good job counselor situation?
So you just want to shove my ass into jail and I'm supposed to thank you? You just don't get it, do you? This shit never ends.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what it feels like, living in like a violent crime world like this.
I missed my SSI appointment and they cut my benefits. Bad enough trying to live off food stamps, but when they cut it, it takes forever to get that shit back regular. Start eating throwaway crap from supermarket dumpsters, begging for change, for food. Just once. I want a dessert.
Yeah.
Something that don't taste like crap. Something that tastes good.
Wow, he probably wants to sense good things again.
I like that shit and it tastes good. And for that, they're willing to spend 5 times more to lock me up than they're willing to spend to feed me. And you come in here and tell me that that's a gift? That I should thank you?
Oh, right. Because of how he's taking it from his point of view. Yeah, he really is taking this hard.
Better anyway.
I mean, he did give him that probation, so.
We built this city on rock. We built this city on rock and roll.
Oh my god. Okay, entire like it's kind of like some little kids choir.
Don't you remember?
Oh my god.
Man, you gotta see this.
Just let it out, Daniel. What?
Oh yeah, so like that's how it was like with Fisk going to the garbage dump and how he's gonna fix this, especially with recycling.
How are we gonna fix that?
There is no we. I was here before you and I was here.
What?
I will handle it. Understand? You just keep your mouth shut.
Okay, to not say anything. Wow.
Wonderful. Children have such talent.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Such talent. And again, you were wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what has happened already ever since he was elected.
We've had to pull that off the calendar. There's a small wrinkle.
What's that?
They're calling you a union buster.
Oh, wow, so that's what's making the headlines of that article there.
I want an all-hands meeting now! Where am I? What do I care about the inheritance?
That is an important constituency. You won by 16 points, which actually mattered in Queens.
Oh.
Respectfully, Mr. Mayor, this is the job.
Yeah, and that's basically dealing with along with the campaign that he's gonna be going with.
She builds us on rock and roll.
Okay, and then singing it too.
You're garbage. Is that it? You are all here to help me execute my promises. I will find out which one of you leaked this. I will find out!
It was me, sir. I screwed up.
Oh, so wow, he just admitted it, but then they told him to keep quiet. Oh my god.
Everybody out! Out! You stay. Right here.
Wow, he's gonna take it hard.
He's mine, sir. Whatever he did, it's on me.
Okay, fine. Suit yourself. You can go down with the shift.
I want to apologize. I know that won't make it right. I know that nothing can. I had a couple of... Look, I had a lot to drink.
Oh, because he was drunk.
You probably
I
stopped.
was drunk and stupid, and I didn't mean to do it, but I did do it, and I know that's unforgivable. I can't even forgive myself. I don't deserve this job.
Oh.
You're right to fire me, or punish me, or do whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, he must be given the punishment.
Forever grateful for the opportunity, and I'll spend the rest of my life forgetting how badly I screwed it up. I believe in you. I'll do whatever I can from afar to support you and your mayorship.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fire you.
I'll pack my things right away.
I said I'm not gonna fire you.
Oh.
I know how unreliable people can be.
Wow, so that's what his response is.
Loyalty and courage. Two qualities not easily replicated.
Daniel, just shut up.
Are you trying to argue yourself out of a job?
I mean, I feel like if it was like in his gut, like the right thing to do of what he did, I mean, then I guess so. I mean,
in the fullness of time, you'll make a better man. That said,
he put himself in that position.
Never do anything like that again. It will be the last thing that you ever do. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Wow, so he was close to being fired, but then this to that said, like, I mean, no, but you're gonna continue to work for me.
You never see
like,
him. Every week you
oh
see
man,
something involved in a new scandal. I mean, look what just happened with the garbage. And look at all the garbage on the street, you know?
Yeah, I mean, especially with the city that's not being taken care of all of a sudden. Okay, what is Matt hunting?
Not recovered.
Oh my god, the spot where he was killed.
Single kill shot at extreme close range and no one found the casing.
Yeah, because that was someone impersonating the Punisher. Ooh. Okay, that's gonna lead him somewhere. Oh. Is this all gonna lead him towards like whoever killed White Tiger? Okay, for whatever this is gonna lead for Matt towards, I mean, I hope that he does get him to the exact person. Okay. Okay, I have a feeling that we are might getting the Punisher here. Oh. Oh my god.
I know you're in.
Oh! Yes! Oh. Yes, there he is! I knew it.
God damn it.
Welcome back, Jon Bernthal. Wow, I can't believe he's fully back.
For Christ's sake. It's bullshit fanboys, huh?
Nothing to do with you, right? Silly me. Nice place you got here.
Appreciate that.
Wow. So this is how we're seeing like the home of the Punisher.
Yeah. Be a service, huh? Are you a service, Red? Did you serve? Prance around the city in a Halloween costume, beating the snot out of bad guys. Hey, thank you for your service.
I mean, you could help people, you could save lives.
Actually, I did that. I was downrange, Red.
Oh.
Look at what it got me.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize you were a victim.
Oh, yeah.
of this.
Jesus.
We're my entire life. You don't put it in my mouth. You understand
All
that?
right, so you tell me what's going on, buddy. What are you doing?
Wow, especially after what Frank had been through since he was a Punisher.
You want to go out there on the street, have at it. But I do not have time for your candy-ass hero shit. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for how these two were handled in the original series, especially season 2.
Hey, what I think, Red.
Tell me what you think.
I don't think you came here for my help. See, I think you want my permission. You want to get your hands on somebody, huh? You want to hurt them? Maybe a little bit scared. A little scared about what that means.
It's an interesting take. I like it. But yeah, no. Sorry, buddy. Way off on that one.
You're so full of shit, Counselor. So full of shit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially for what he got himself into, and now that someone impersonating his identity.
I'm gonna come back another day, Frank. Maybe catch you at a better time.
You come at me with that horse shit about saving lives. How about that friend of yours? You save his life.
It's not about him.
Then say his name.
It's not about him. It's not about him.
Ah, for Christ's sake, say his name.
I mean, like, he brought it up.
You hate yourself. He's eating you up because you ain't done a goddamn thing about it.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh my god. Wow.
Sorry.
Wow. It's really the pressure that is also setting on Matt because he's really thinking about Foggy.
It's not about him.
I mean, he does want to deliver justice and stand up for what he believes in, so...
Every time I start moving, I still hear my little boy. I see him. And I hear his voice. He says, get him, Daddy. Every last single one of them, get him. That's why I do what I do.
Yeah.
That's why he's eating at you.
It goes out like a survey before he stands in.
Keep eating and eating and eating. There's no getting away with it, you understand?
Oh my god. Wow, you can really feel all the emotions on him, like...
I ran him down. Oh, for Christ's sake.
I did what I had to do. Now let the system take care of the rest.
Oh.
Everyday Bullseye goes to the chow hall, eats his slop. You know he gets to breathe the same air that you breathe. You feel good about that? He got life! How about old Foggy? He got life.
Foggy.
Ooh.
Kindest, purest soul I ever met. And guys like you and me, we could work a lifetime and never measure up to his decency.
Wow, I really like how he's bringing it up right here, especially in front of Frank.
Goodbye, Frank.
Well, and like the way that he just like about the whole thing with Hector and that court case, and yeah, I mean that's how the Punisher sees it from his perspective because he's dealt with the system many times.
She asked if you felt safe with me. I assumed.
I told her I did, and I wasn't lying.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
I do, but Wilson, should I?
When I was a boy, I learned by watching my father how to shake a man's hand.
Even though he did learn things from his childhood, he still had an abusive father.
Move men's minds or break their bodies. But forgiveness, that wasn't a part of who he was.
I mean that is true. The way that he grew up in.
I'm not the same woman I was when you left.
No, you aren't, are you? And even more extraordinary.
Oh.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you're trying to avoid me.
Oh.
You don't have to be sorry.
Really?
Maybe a tiny bit. It's funny how I am.
Wow.
I come home late one night and my mind is spinning. I mean, what if he fell into the subway track?
Kidnapped.
Maybe he needed the Heimlich. I'm excellent at the Heimlich.
Oh yeah.
Wow, especially with his girlfriend and making sure that he is okay, trying to keep an eye on him.
He was proven innocent. Still ends up dead. Nobody seems to care.
Yeah, that's what his whole discussion with Frank was about.
You garden variety neurotics / depressives, plus a not so garden variety couple increases.
None of which you can tell me.
Tell you pretty much anything you want to know.
Right?
Wow, they're just like soaking it all in.
I got pretty used to coming home to an empty apartment.
Oh, no?
I can't imagine you not being here.
Oh.
Can answer.
I mean, that is, the good answer to tell. Wow. I mean, Matt could still hear him, and he could see him. Okay. Ooh. Wait. Yes, Matt, it's time to suit up. Let's go. Yes! Yes, the whip. Oh. Okay, I mean, Matt is definitely getting into some crime fighting now. I mean, we're definitely gonna see more Daredevil now.
I was told forgiveness is the highest form of love. I wonder, do you agree with that, Adam?
Oh my god, that's Adam. Ooh. And now he's setting out to be the real vigilante now.
Let me out!
Ooh. Wow. Well, I mean, like, that was so cool right there. Okay, we're getting Muse's lair. Ooh. God, he's so violent. Wow, what an ending. Muse is definitely gonna be such a cool villain. Alright, let's talk about it. Let's discuss. Okay, with my immediate thoughts, and especially after watching it, LFG, baby. This is where, you know, right where the series is starting to get really, really good, especially towards like the end of the episode where this is now starting to motivate Matt to suit up as Daredevil. And even though, gosh, we got the Punisher back, Jon Bernthal. Oh my gosh, especially with these two that they're now reuniting. Frank is really taking it easy on Matt, especially after what these two have been through. And even though we haven't seen Frank Castle, Punisher, since Daredevil Season 2, especially since the Punisher series, but it's good to see him back, and I think we are gonna get a lot more than what we just saw, because especially in later episodes, we're definitely gonna see these two team up, and even though towards like at the end, especially with that last scene with Muse, and he's sort of like so violent. I'm curious to see for what type of storyline that has to serve. And even though like, you know, back and forth, we see the perspective of Fisk running as mayor. He's like running his entire campaign, and even though that like, and there's some like really intense moments here, but it's to start out with Matt trying to find the killer after White Tiger was shot, and even like towards like the start of the episode, we got to see Hector's niece, and even for what she is like unveiling, and how New York City is right now, and now that Fisk is up now to higher power, and what type of like atmosphere it has become. But even though I really enjoyed the episode, and even though we did not get any Daredevil action, but it's nice to see that like it's all starting to come together, and this has such good writing, and oh my gosh, especially the return of Jon Bernthal as the Punisher. I mean, like, sign me up, because that was an amazing return of the way that he looked. And I want to talk about more of the Punisher even more, because especially for how we are introduced in the scene, because, and even for how the Punisher's character was supposed to be written in the original idea for the show. Thank God that was completely scrapped, because we would have gotten not so good looking character motive for the Punisher, and like and not have the same material for the character that he was written for Daredevil Born Again, especially even from the original series. But I'm glad that they kept it at his violent tone, because especially if you look at the Punisher's history from Daredevil to the Punisher series, like he is like a mega violent. He brings an amazing performance. He is born to play this character, and even though that we see Matt at dealing with lawyer stuff, especially with his like victim, stuff like that. But even though with my biggest takeaways from this, we are definitely going to see more of Punisher and Muse, and especially this show is about to get better and better, and I can't wait to see for what future episodes hold in store, and even for what type of stuff that Matt is about to take himself on, especially like now that the Punisher is definitely going after people, like definitely going to be with Matt, and so yeah, I really enjoyed the episode, and we are definitely getting more Daredevil action with Matt as gonna be now suited up, and towards the end there, I am ready for more. I mean, give it to me now. But yeah, I really enjoyed the episode. I can't wait for the next one. But that's gonna do it for this video. Just let me know in the comments below what your thoughts on this week's episode, Daredevil episode 4, and what your thoughts on Jon Bernthal's Punisher officially coming back to the show, especially after all this. But just let me know in the comments below, and give me a rating to 1 out of 10. Don't forget to like the video, and subscribe and turn the notification bell for future videos. And also follow all my social medias, all linked down below. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.